Madden 17, and welcome back to the Mac Money Career. As you can see, we are with the Broncos, and it is time to go to Mile High Stadium, Sports Authority Field at Mile High, to face off against the Carolina Panthers, defending Super Bowl champion Cam Newton. Stupid Fig Newton. Thinks he can win. Thinks he can beat me. I'm a rookie, I'll still beat his ass. Mr. Fig Newton stands no chance whatsoever. But I'm so glad you guys continue to join me for this BS. Still get to make these videos every day and actually have some fun doing it, so I'm actually really happy I get to do this for you guys. So shit. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna try and make a couple more videos here before football starts. I'm not sure how many I'll get to make, but we'll see.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It's the beginning of a new era for this young man in the pros. Rookie seasons can be notoriously tough for quarterbacks. We'll have to see how seamlessly he can make the jump from college to the next level. It's the Panthers going up against the Broncos. With that, I'm proud to introduce our new Madden broadcast team for 2016. Making their regular season debut, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, it is indeed an exciting night for all of us on the Madden team, and after a long offseason, we are ready for some football here in Denver. Tonight, we kick off a new NFL season with the opener for 2016 between the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos. And what a spark in Week 1, a rematch of the Super Bowl, partner.
And thank you, schedule makers. What a great way to kick off the season. These two getting back at each other. Denver, they did it all.
Alright, now let's get into this here. Here we go, trotting onto the field for our first play of the year. We're going to take this one out of the strong eye, and we're going to run a dagger.
They come up in an offset eye. He'll look to throw.
We're going to throw on. It's picked off. The first play of the game is picked off. That is not going to be a good sign. And they will put 7 on the board, as I kind of figured they would. That's why I like to have them call my plays for me. I'm not a signal caller, trust me. Nice and a yard.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense
Alright, we're going from the single back now. Trying to hit Fowler over the middle. And we do. And he's going to juke somebody and pick up the first down, but uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back.
We're going to run a Y shallow cross. We're going to look and see what we got here. Ooh. There you go. Demarius Thomas for 20 yards and a Broncos first down. We're going to take the ball from the Carolina 45. Well, that didn't work. We let him run the ball twice, and he kind of fucks it up both times. And he's going to drop the pass.
Charges the ball free and brings up third down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14.
One of those teams that needed a quarterback. They drafted us, and they also drafted a backup in Paxton Lynch just in case I get completely demolished sometime in my first season here. That way they have that backup plan. And CJ Anderson's going to get this to the 22-yard line to pick up about 7 yards, making it 2nd and 3. And he's going to get a yard on the play, making it 3rd and 2. And you know what? We're just going to go right back to him.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense because we set the tempo and establish things with the defensive guys.
And that was a mistake. He loses a yard, makes it 4th and 3. And we're going to end up kicking a field goal to make it 7 to 3. We get the ball back with 1:36 left in the first quarter. And there is a wide receiver screen to Emmanuel Sanders, who's going to take this 9 yards to about the 29-yard line. So it's going to get about a 2nd and 1. And we're just going to hand it off to CJ Anderson and see if he can't pick it up. And he will pick up the first down and a little bit more out to the 31-yard line for a gain of 2 yards on the play. You know what? If it's working, let's go back to it. We got to get the running game going because without the running game, the passing game isn't doing a damn thing. 2nd and 6. We're going to line up out of the gun. 3 offset to the right. And McElwain's just going to take off with it. He's going to get the first down and more, rushing for 10 yards on the play. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. It's 7 to 3. Carolina. So here we go to 1st and 10 on the 45 to start the second quarter. Mac Money and Company driving down the field. And Mac's going to roll out again. And get another 10 yards up to the Carolina 45. For 2nd and inches. Okay. I thought I had it, but alright. CJ Anderson's going to get a good 3 yards on the play. And somebody's down. I don't know who.
This is here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Some tough injuries already in the first week of the year. But that's just how the dice rolls sometimes. You got to deal with those injuries and come back, and it's always just next man up. That's all it is. And CJ Anderson's going to break this for a 12-yard gain. Or 13. That works too.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. CJ Anderson may not be a Pro Bowl runner. He knows how to run big in big games.
Yeah, he sort of sealed the Super
Another wide receiver screen to Emmanuel Sanders. He's only going to pick up 3 on the play, which makes it a 2nd and 7 from the 26. And Mac's playing all right, except for that one little blemish, but you know what I mean. We all have that sometimes. And CJ Anderson is going to pick up 12. Nope, 9 on the play. Never mind. I can't read.
First down on that 2nd down run, and at that yardage gained, take him on that plan any down.
And he's going to make that completion for a mere 2 yards, but it's 2nd and 8. And I'm not liking this at all. I'm just going to roll out here. And he's going to get some blocking up to the 6-yard line for a 1st and goal. 30 yards from Mac Money so far. And that's going to be a lot of his career. It's going to be him not seeing a whole lot, at least the first couple years, till he gets some really good blocking. Touchdown. Broncos. Mac Money runs it in from, I would say, about the 10? 7? I wasn't paying attention to the line of scrimmage there. I was just paying attention to get in there and fucking get up and go. So they're going to make it 10-7, and evidently we get the ball back pretty quickly at the 48-yard line. He's going to find Emmanuel Sanders deep down the field for a Denver touchdown. For his first career passing touchdown, not bad to Emmanuel Sanders. That was just a beautiful coverage play. Just burned the coverage right off the line. And the Panthers are going to score and make this 17-14. And another screen play to Emmanuel Sanders, and that's going to go for about 7 yards, making it a 2nd, or 6 yards, making it a 2nd and 4 on the play. Demaryius Thomas, but there's a flag on the play, and I think that's a holding call against the Broncos. It's a defensive holding. Okay. We're going to decline that and take the ball at the 45.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Shrugs the tackle. Nice. And he's able to take
He's going to run for a good 4 yards, making it 6 yards, making it 2nd and 4.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
He'll buy some time right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside.
Takes it 12 yards.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks.
And their Broncos' entire running game is Mac Money at this point. Just not seeing what he likes in the pocket and just deciding to roll out. But there, he finds Green for a 1st down for a good 12 yards. And they're going to go back to the screen again with Emmanuel Sanders, and this time Emmanuel's going to bring it for 9 yards, bringing it down to the 16, making it 2nd and a short 1. And now it brings us to the 2-minute warning here in this one.
A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
And he's going to find Demaryius Thomas for a 16-yard touchdown pass. His 2nd on the game and 2nd on the year. Along with that rushing touchdown earlier, makes this a 9-point game before the PAT. So Mac Money is absolutely tearing things up. And we're going to get the ball back at the 20 because Cam Newton evidently can't hold on to a football. And he's going to hit Norwood. Ah, oh, Norwood drops the pass.
The secondary, they really look clueless.
Coverage or offensive line kind of broke down on that play, not allowing Mac Money to get anything going on the pass. So he tried to get it out there, and he did, and it wasn't exactly the best idea. He's gonna get rid of the ball. But all our goal was for today was to throw one touchdown pass, and I think we've done that. And we're going to get the ball at the Carolina 49 to start the drive here late in the second quarter. We got an injury on the field. Who even is that? That is, I think, LaRon McClain. And he's going to go down, not costing the Panthers a timeout, sorry. And we're going to check on him in a little while. And Mac Money's going to run for a good 20 yards on the play. That's a good 29-yard run for Mac Money. Kidding. And it's picked off. Mac Money throws his second interception of the game, which gives the Panthers the ball at the 14-yard line, and Mac's kind of disappointed. Mac's terribly disappointed. So they will have to punt the ball, and it's going deep down the field, and that's picked off again after it's bobbled. Boston with his second interception of the game, and that means Mac Money's thrown 3 this game. Needs to be a little more careful with the football. But it's not going to hurt him as they get the ball back at the 43-yard line after a Carolina turnover. And that's going to be a nice 3-yard gain. Mac still trying to shake off that last interception because he knows that one should have been caught, and instead it was picked off. But in other news, the run game is nuts as far as Mac Money is concerned, with his feet running for 85 yards on just 8 attempts and a touchdown, while CJ Anderson only runs for 36 yards on 10 attempts. From the gun, 2nd and 6. Oop. He's just going to try and get that one out before he gets nailed in the backfield. That was just a bad read by Mac Money, trying to throw it into coverage and just not even going to be close. So they're going to settle for a field goal, making it 30-14. But the Panthers, seems like they score a good 8 points to make it a 1-possession ball game here in the third quarter, as Mac Money's just going to dump it off for a gain of 3, making it 2nd and 7.
End zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, "Let's get through it." Looking to throw.
Oh, God. And Mac Money's going to go down at the 20-yard line. That's a loss of a good 7 or 8 yards.
With his first sack of 2016.
And the Panthers bring in their nickel set as they try to defend.
They're going to run the ball on 3rd down and only pick up 3 yards on the play, making it a 4th and 12 as we start the 4th quarter. They are going to have to punt the ball away and not do anything with it, as I think it got picked off in the red zone. The defense doing a very, very, very good job today. And that's going to be thrown down the field for Demaryius Thomas, but he's not going to connect on the play. So that makes it 2nd and 10, still from the 13-yard line.
In the backfield is Anderson.
And they're really bringing the pressure to Mac Money. Mac Money can't get anywhere and do anything right now.
Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first.
And Mac Money's now rushed for 97 yards on the day, as he has basically been the catalyst for this offense. I mean, the passing game hasn't really been there. He's thrown for almost 200 yards, but he's made a lot of bad plays turn into good plays with his feet. Oh, and he finds a hole. And he's going to run for 9 yards or 8 yards and making it 3rd and 1. Which they're just trying to bleed a little clock. Ronnie Hillman will get 6 yards on the play for a 1st down. And a throw to Green is complete, and he's going to get the 1st down and a little bit more. Make that about a 12-yard gain for the 1st down. Puts them on the Carolina side of the field. As we're just trying to bleed the clock here and end the game. Come away with a Week 1 victory. CJ Anderson is going to pick up 4 yards on the play. Gives him 42 yards on the day. Our offense has just been dominant today, just basically doing whatever we want. As long as we're not throwing picks, we're fine. And a throw to Green over the middle is going to pick up a good amount of yardage and put them at the 31-yard line. As we're just driving down the field. Maybe we can score again. I don't know. We shall see. As CJ Anderson's going to run for a good 4 yards, making it 2nd and 6.
That's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously got to carry the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
He's going to hit Demaryius Thomas over the middle for a gain of 6 yards. And a 3rd and 1. And Ronnie Hillman's going to run right into the coverage, making it 4th and 2. And we're going to have to kick a field goal, make it 33-22. And the Panthers turn it over again. C.J. Anderson breaking a tackle, getting 13 yards, 14 yards on the play, giving us first and goal at the 7. And I'm going to be hit as I throw, and it's going to make a second and goal. Mac Money's taking some abuse here in this game. But with any mobile quarterback, you're going to take a lot of abuse. You're going to get hit a lot. It's just about getting right back up afterward and making them pay. And Demaryius Thompson's going to make the catch, but he's going to lose 2 yards. Probably should have just thrown that one away. But this game is going to end 36-29. As Mac Money is shaky in his debut, but runs for 105 yards and passes for about 200. Not a bad day yardage-wise, but you could tone down those interceptions a little bit, and that wouldn't hurt nobody. So the Broncos will take a 1-0 record into Week 2 as the Carolina Panthers fall to 0-1 in their bid to get back into the Super Bowl and kind of redeem themselves from last year's just crushing defeat at the hands of the Broncos. Makes a couple of good throws on Mac's part, but Cam Newton throws for like 280 yards, but I think he threw a lot of picks and or fumbled the ball a lot. So you really we complete a lot of goals here. 105 rushing yards, 62 downs played, 2 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, 213 yards, 120 plus yards ran, throw TD pass, and our weekly training. We are already, our level 1 season goal is only 500 passing yards. We're almost there. So let's upgrade some stuff while we're here. We got 679 points to upgrade things. I think I'm going to upgrade my carrying a little bit. That way I don't fumble the ball as much. Because I guarantee the way I run, I might end up fumbling the ball a few times.
Once you're ready, go ahead and
so
advance week to get to your next game.
Next episode, we are going to be playing the Colts at Sports Authority Field, so we stay in Denver this week, as we're going to try and do the exact same thing. Maybe not throw as many interceptions, but alright guys, if you enjoyed this, make sure you smash the like button down below, subscribe for more content. My Twitter and all the links are in the description of the video, and with that, I will see you guys later. Peace.